Hello everyone. Welcome on into the Super Sim Challenge, where we are creating a Super Sim who will be maxed out on absolutely everything: careers, aspirations, and skills. And I'm hoping for milestones as well. We'll do the best that we can. This is Rosabelle, and she is our Super Sim, currently wandering around to play. But we're going to check in on her aspirations, her skills, and where she's at with everything. Because we've got a lot to do with the sim and very little time to do it all in. So we are currently working on the Playtime Captain aspiration. We need to stomp playfully on a splash pad. Righto, so that means we need to buy a splash pad. Let's get on it. So the splash pad was one that came out with Growing Together, because I think these aspirations were from Growing Together, right? So let's add in a little splashy pad. And in a minute or two, there we go. And what about a pretty flower? Beautiful. Lovely. So I think, let's have a look. I think she needs to be playful for this. Choose to stomp playfully while in a playful mood. All right. So that means we need to go ahead and have a nice bubble bath, because there's nothing better than a bubble bath to get you in a playful mood, right? So let's do that, and then if we can get that on there, I mean, that would be pretty amazing. Late night notice. Just as Nick is about to head out for the evening, a distraught couple walks in and demands to be seen. They are on the verge of filing for a divorce and wondering if the relationship is still worth it. A job only he can solve. Let's let him stay late. So he's at work. Nick is a love consultant. We have Rose's Rambunctious, which is our business. Let's open that now. We are making a little bit of cash from that. And we have Mum, who works at Rose's Rambunctious, but she's really an artist. So she's been earning a little bit of cash, making art and stuff, which would be good. You know what? I've had a thought. How much? Okay, Natasha's got like a heap of aspiration points. This is something that I did, I think, in was it the Very Veggie Challenge? I think the Very Veggie Challenge, where I got free services, and I'm wondering if I get a butler, will that keep the house clean and then, food on the table and stuff? So we can get free services. Marketable. Ooh, we can sell more items they've crafted for more simoleons. That's really good for her as well. And then how much we got left? I'm going to say 7,000. Needs no one. Super green. Seldom sleepy. Money tree. Savant. Gain skill much faster. Professional slacker. Hardly hungry. I mean, if you're going to do these, you may as well go full out for those. So let's just leave it at that. But that means that we can probably hire a butler. And if we can hire a butler, actually we can get a service as well. Gardening service. And a butler. Yes. So yay, we can have a butler in the house and they can take care of it. Because I've always seemed to be running out of food. And I feel like that would actually be really useful for that. However, I will need somewhere for the butler to sleep. I'm going to get rid of this. Get rid of our prettiness. We don't need the sleeping bags anymore, so we'll get rid of those. Okay, what if we did this? Move those all around their projects. And we can make a false room out here for our butler. It's not going to be a proper room. I mean, they're going to have a roof over their heads, so it's not too bad, right? Beautiful. So yeah, we can turn this into a little room, false room, because we still want to keep our house as a tiny home. It's essential for us as skill growers. We're growing our skills, so we need to keep that as a tiny home. But we can give the butler a really nice bed. So what if we give them the nicest of beds, like a nice red bed there? That, and maybe a little window. There we are, so they can see out. You can even put curtains on those windows. I mean, how amazing. We're making them really at home, and they can have a little dresser at the end of things as well. I mean, really living in style here, aren't they? Just because it's outside doesn't mean they can't live in style. So we've got a nice window there situation. What about a nice dresser? Here we are, beautiful red dresser to go with that. And I mean, obviously we need a rug. And I'm going to even give them my favorite rug, which is the Fuzzy Fuzz rug. So they might be sharing their area with our skills and that sort of thing. We don't need those windows. But hey, that's okay. They're going to have a beautiful little sleeping zone. So, you know, I'm sure they'll be happy with that. Yay! Okay, we have our butler area. And haven't hired him yet. Okay, so butler area without adding to our count. And Rosa, what are you up to? Okay, playful, yes. So let's go and turn that on. And stomp playfully. Yes, that's what we needed. Nick brought home 2,765 simoleons. We've hired a gardener and a butler, which means we should be able to assign our butler to... Nope, not yet. Hasn't arrived. That's fine. We are doing all right there. So she can resume her painting. And Rosa is off to stomp playfully. And let's see where that takes us as far as our aspirations go. Slumber party complete. Yes. Oh, yes. I forgot we were still having the slumber party. We got gold at the slumber party, guys. Yay. So, we've managed to achieve that. So, achieve level 3 social skill, tick. So, become friends with 3 other children. Okay. Who's this? Are we friends with him yet? Nope, we're not friends. Oh, that's a fairy kid. Because she's a summer dream, which is one of the fairy families. Oh, cute. Let's become friends with a fairy. That's a nice idea. Ah, yay! And we've now become manners in the good manners range. So we'll get the good manners trait if we keep that up. So at the moment we are currently... So our character values are responsible, manners, emotional control, empathy and conflict resolution. So we're currently on our way to getting the responsible trait. We're trying to get good manners, mediator, compassionate and emotional control. So... we'll see how that kind of goes. Yes, all right, we've done that. We've done that. So we've made friends with the little summer dream kid. And now we need to ride a bike for 4 hours. How are our needs? Pretty good. We're all good. Okay, I can't see a bike anywhere. So, oh no, hang on. I see a bike right there. Sneaky, sneaky, right on there. So let's go riding our bike for 4 hours. I gotta say, we are making really good progress as far as some of the traits and stuff, some of the aspirations go. The after school activity that we're working on is drama club. We are ready for a promotion, but we haven't as yet gotten a promotion. I feel like we need to learn some more lines, perhaps using the mirror. I don't know. So we haven't got that promotion. As far as skills goes, we've done all our fundamentals and we've got a few other skills go. Rosa's going through a phase. She's feeling a bit clingy and is going to stay extra close to her favourite caregiver. Oh, that's cool. Doesn't get us riding a bike, though. Where did the bike go? I'm very confused. Where is the bike gone? I wasn't paying attention. I was busy reading. There's another bike. Can we ride that? Ride around. Off you go. I really don't know where the other bike went, but anywho, off we go for a little ride around the neighbourhood. In fast forward, because, you know, if you're not living life in fast forward, I mean, what are you doing? If you haven't realized by now, I am a 3-arrow fast forward player. I am not a 1-arrow. Unless there's something going on, I'm not a 1-arrow player. I'm always on fast forward. I just want things to hurry along. Absolutely appalling, I know. But that's just the way I play the game. She's doing really well on her bike. She's raking in the cash as well, which is great. Let's see what happens when we hit the 4-hour mark. Yes, we did it! 4-hour mark done. Okay, so we've become a playtime captain. Let's see, what have we got left? So we've done creativity, we've done mental, motor, social, multi-skill. We've only got 1 left. Eee! Okay, that's exciting. So now we're going to become a creative genius. What do we need to do for that? Play pretend in a treehouse. We don't have a treehouse, so we need a treehouse. Alright. Let's go and change this around. There and there. There. Tree deleted. Okay, let's get a treehouse. There it is. 1 treehouse. Extraordinaire. Love it. That does mean I need a parent to build the treehouse. Natasha, how are you feeling? Good. You're right as rain. She's sitting there singing songs. I feel like she could build a treehouse. Nick. Nick is also in good nick. So as soon as she's building the treehouse, they can maybe do it together. Natasha's out there. Yes. All right, let's join building the treehouse. You're sad from being alone. Well, you know, go build a treehouse with your lady, and that should make you feel better, my friend. Now, while Natasha's doing that, where on earth are we? Okay, we better get home. We're out in the middle of nowhere. Off we go, back home again. We're going to take care of our needs, and it's getting that it's almost midnight. We should probably get to bed and have a little sleep so we're ready for school tomorrow. So let's get some lovely food. It's going to be good when we get the butler, because look, there's no food in the fridge, so we'll have to get a quick meal. Let's get some cold cuts and go to the bathroom and have a sleep. Okay, so she should be good, and then I think tomorrow we should be ready with our tree house. We can go play pretend. How are the parents getting on? Oh, hello, Lilith Vitor. Well, they're getting there. They're almost halfway to getting the treehouse complete. So that's good. I reckon by the morning that should be good to go, and Rosa should be ready for school. So let's see you there. Woohoo! Our treehouse is complete. Yay! So, Mum and Dad, good job on that. I'm very proud of you guys. You managed to build the treehouse without any fights, without any drama. And then Rosa, I think, is just about ready to get out of bed. What good fortune. Natasha was lucky to have found some simoleons. Ooh, that's fun. So, yeah, Rosa is just about ready to get out of bed. So we'll get her out of bed soon. She can have some breakfast and get her homework done as well. Look at this. The butler's making our food for us. So we're having hamburger sliders for breakfast today. Isn't that amazing? Oh, not that I'd argue with hamburger sliders for breakfast. It's not the best for you, but man, it would taste good. All right, Rosa, you better get your homework done. Not cleaning up the plates though. Shame. Nick likes S-pop music. Good. I'm glad he likes that. So get our homework done, get some food in our bellies, and then we'll be ready for school. Maybe we'll be able to get some time to do some skill building before we get to school. I mean, that would be great. I do want to really focus once we've finished all the aspirations. Or we could go play pretend in the treehouse before we go to school. No, school starts in an hour. No chance. Yeah, once we get all the aspirations done, because we are now on the final aspiration, we're going to really be able to focus on some of the skills. So I'll go through and I'll probably just like create like little skill areas for Rosa just to really work on some stuff. I think that'll be really good. Okay, she can go to school. Rosa's rambunctions is going to close. We made 4,000 simoleons, so that's amazing. Oh, somebody would like to purchase a painting, so that's amazing. What have we got? So we've got lift set on Plopsy. Oh, sell that. 3,000. Sell that. 1,700. Nice. Oh, we can maybe list that one as well. Cool. Can we finish this one? Yes, we can. So let's list that one on Plopsy as well. It's a good way to make money the old art, isn't it? Righto, I think it is time to go to school. So at the moment, what I'm doing with Rosa when she's at school, because she's basically top-notch student, I actually am going to get her to make friends while at school. Next, getting a phone call. Hey, Bess, you've been really generous. I'm getting close to starting my company, but 1,000 simoleons goes pretty fast. I could use an extra hit of capital if that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm getting her to make friends, and then every now and then we'll have like a hard, work hard at school, and then we'll just get our grade up again, because when you're making friends, it will slip down a little bit, but that's fine. And we are currently trying to get a promotion in drama club, but I really need to focus on learning some new lines, so maybe we can do that after we've played in our treehouse. We'll see how we get on. Weird science. In lab, Rosa's experiment exploded and made a big mess along with frightening another student. We think she did it on purpose. No real harm done because we need to work on her emotional control. But we'll need to get our responsibility back up as well. So it's a tough balancing act getting all 5 of them. Don't know if we'll be able to do it, but we're going to give it a try. Alrighty, I've been doing a little building while Rosa was at school. So I've kind of extended out a little bit and done a little bit of building. So I've moved the treehouse over here and moved some stuff around. I've added a stable. Now what I'm doing is I'm preparing Rosa for when she actually gets to the point where she's going to be working on skills. So I went through the list of skills on the Super Sim tracker and basically picked out everything that we're going to need. So we've got a bowling alley, we've got a treehouse, we've got the stable, we've got a media center, pipe organ, piano, robotics. We already had the microscope, and we've got a seance area as well. So yeah, we've got a whole lot of things here in our house that we didn't have before. I've basically spent all of our cash on all of the things. But yeah, we're ready for drama club. Great, Rose is home from school and she's off to drama club. So yeah. There's no break in between. Yeah, so I've extended the house. We've moved a few things around, so it's going to look a little different from what it was. Like, we've got the playground stuff, but we are basically all set up for all of the remaining skills that we could possibly get as a child. Will we get through all of them? I'm not sure as a child, but, you know, these are things that are kind of extras. We've kind of done most of the kid stuff. Bob Pancakes would like to come over to hang out. Is that okay? Sure, Bob, you can come over. So once we finish this aspiration, that's going to be it for aspirations. And then it's just going to be like trying to get a promotion with our after school activity. Make sure that we maintain our A. And yay, Rose is back from drama club. And then just work on all of these skills because we've done the fundamentals. It's really just working on some of these other skills that we can gather as a child just to get a jump on when we turn into an adult. Oh, well, you know, a teenager. All right, we are going to go play pretend in our brand new treehouse. All the little things around the lot. I should probably test out and see whether or not we can actually go fishing. Nick's pretty tired. Oh yeah, Natasha can get up. Can Natasha go fishing? I moved the pond and then I didn't actually double check whether or not they can actually go fishing in it. I hope so. Look, yes, it looks good. Rosa is up in her treehouse and ready to play some pretend. Yay! Off we go, play some pretend. I love how when they do this sort of stuff as kids, you get all of this kind of floaty chalk drawing outline imagination stuff. I think that's just so cute. I absolutely love it. Okay, Natasha did manage to get some fishing, so yeah, our fishing pond does work. Want to work on our fishing skill a little bit more. That's rather handy. But yeah, I love how that kind of does that with some of the imagination items in the game. I think it's really cool. Achieve level 3 mental skill, Tickaroo, and Stargaze. Ooh. We might not be able to do it until it's dark. Let's see. Practice dramatics, learn new lines, cloud gaze. No, can't quite do that. So maybe before we do that, we can go and learn our new lines. And work on our daily task and see whether or not that helps us with our promotion for tomorrow. Ooh, Natasha's got cross stitch. So I did add like a little cross stitch thing around the place. So I feel like Natasha's picked that up and decided to do some cross stitching. As she does. So that's fine. Okay, we're 25% done. How are our knees getting on? We're getting tired. It's 9 p.m. So I reckon we can do some more lines before we go to bed, and then we see if we can have a good sleep and then do some more in the morning. It seems to take quite a while to do, you know, these lines. 50% down. Oh, maybe not too bad. 75% done. Oh, 75% done. Man, we're so close. Almost there. Shush, Butler, go away. Oh, he's kind of handsome. Little silver fox, maybe, I think. Possibly. Or just elder. Not really a fox if he's just an elder, right? Okay, we've learned our new lines, and so that means we're going to go have something to eat and go to bed. I feel like that's probably a good thing. We got any food in the... No, still no food in the fridge. What are you doing, Butler? You're supposed to be making me food. Okay, well, let's have some cheese and crackers. Dad, get out of my bed. Oh, maybe he can't get in there because the gnome. Why is there a gnome? There's no... Why is there a gnome? I don't know. There's just a random gnome on my floor. All right, that's fine. We'll go to sleep and get off to school in the morning. Did I miss Harvest Fest or something? Because there's all these gnomes everywhere, and I don't know why. It's just like this random collection of gnomes, and I've got like no idea why. I don't feel like I missed a holiday, but also I suspect I missed a holiday. I wasn't fast forwarding or anything beyond just like going through sleep, so... I don't know. I'm also looking for my butler to see whether or not he's set up to cook and clean. There he is. Pause, I pause. So, Mr. Butler. Let's see. Oops, I missed it. Butler. Assign task. Attend to minor. Cook family meal. Let's go cook a family meal. And management. Or maybe we can get praise. Responsibilities. Okay. Visitors. Alright, I might get... Natasha to give my butler some praise so he works harder. Management and praise. There we go. Alright, hopefully he gets on with actually cooking for me because my family is hungry and the reason I got him was so that we could eat. So that would be quite nice if we could actually eat our breakfast. Anyway, Rose is up. So let's get to the bathroom, have a nice shower. And you know what? I don't even know if I did my homework. Did I do my homework? No. No, I did not. Whoops. You know what? The other thing I want to check is which projects are actually useful to me out of these. Because some of these have skills that I don't... Mental skill and logic. Okay, I don't need that. Oh, hang on. Yes, I do. Logic. Mental skill, rocket science, yes. Mental skill, logic, yes. Mental creativity and painting, yes. Mental and logic, rocket science, and mental program. Okay, so I need all of the skills in there, like the secondary skills, so that's all good. Okay, it's almost 6 a.m. So we should get Rosa nice and ready for school by the time she needs to get to school, which is great. Ew. That's a little scary. What you guys doing there? Butler and management and praise. I think that's what we were supposed to be doing. But I think it went very wrong. Donald seems pleased with Natasha's evaluation and vows to continue working hard. Donald will be even faster at performing his responsibilities for a period of time. Okay, so Donald, you were supposed to cook me some food. Go cook me a meal. Thank you very much. I would like my meal, please. Is she ringing the bell for the butler? I love it. Oh, Jeeves, make me a meal. Okay, Rosa, let's see. I think if we can get a meal made, which I'm not counting on, we can have a little bit of food before we go to school, but I'm not liking my chances. Oh no, here we go. He managed to whip that up pretty fast. What did he make us? Meatball tamale bites. Ooh, yum. That actually kind of looks great. I may or may not be getting hungry. Oh dear. Nick. Nick has some work stuff to do. Yep, he can go to work. And Natasha, how are you? Oh, you're actually doing really well. Why don't you go finish your painting, my dear? And Dad, don't distract your daughter from getting her homework done so she can eat before school. Thank you. There he goes. Okay, homework is complete, which is great. No, we're not going to chat with Natasha. We're going to go to school before we eat. Okay. Fine, let's do that then. I did forget to stargaze last night, so we're going to have to wait till nighttime again to be able to stargaze. But that's not too big of a big deal. But by the time we kind of get home from drama club and stuff, I think we'll be good. So let's see how we get on. We'll get back from drama club and maybe work on some skills. Happy monologue. The drama club teacher has had a prophetic vision and is no longer happy with the ending of the show. A new ending is needed. The teacher wants Rosa to write a happy monologue to end the show, but Rosa feels a song would end the show better. Should Rosa write a happy monologue or happy song to end the show with? I reckon a happy monologue. Let's just do what the teacher says, hey? Bravo! The teacher is super happy with the monologue. Their vision has been realized and the play turned out well. Rosa gains performance for her hard work. Yay! Alright, Rosa is back from drama club. We did not get a promotion. Ugh. Do I see a glitch in our future? I might do. So what do we need to do? Okay, we need to do some fun things. So let's maybe go practice the piano. It's a skill thing and a fun thing. And we can't really do our next part in our aspiration until nighttime. So we may as well just get some skills under our belt. And look at that. Just goes up so fast with a tiny home. I mean, if I could get away with a micro home with this household, I would. But I don't feel like I can quite get away with a micro home right now. But maybe when everybody moves out, I might be able to do the micro home thing. Nick is tense. And Bess is wondering if I want to go over to her house. No, thank you. I'm busy waiting for nighttime right now. Piano level 3. You've been really generous. I'm getting close to starting my company, but 1,000 simoleons goes pretty fast. I could use an extra hit of capital if that's okay. Yes, so, although we are a bit low on... Oh, actually, you know what? Speaking of, I should open our business because we are low on cash. Okay, I feel like it's getting towards nighttime. We should be good. So let's get off to the bathroom and get ourselves some stargazing. Whoop, whoop. That's okay. We managed to get like a little bit of piano skill, which is nice. And let's see. Can we stargaze? Can we stargaze? Yes, we can. Hooray! Or can we? Come on. Go, Rosa. Go stargaze. Where is she going? Alright. Finally, we are stargazing. Sometimes they do curious things, these Sims. But as soon as we finish our stargazing, I think we better get to bed because it's getting late again and she needs to rest for school tomorrow. Yes, we did it. Oh, sweet. Sleep in a treehouse for 6 hours. Well, that's convenient because we need to actually go and sleep. That enclosure. Ah, here we go. Sleep in enclosure. Off we go. Well, we needed a sleep, so we're going to go sleep in the treehouse tonight. And we're going to ride our bike there, are we? Obviously, it's a long way to go to get to the treehouse. All the way down the back of the property. There we are. Parking our bike in a hedge. Perfect. Let's get some sleep in the treehouse. Well, Rosa just woke up. I don't think we slept for long enough. I'm just seeing whether or not we can go back to sleep enclosure and go back to sleep because she's sort of randomly woken up at 3 a.m. and doesn't have all the energy, but I feel like maybe there was like a toddler roaming around and maybe woke her up. The price you pay for having a business, I guess. You have a random toddler waking you up. I don't even know where she is right now. Oh, there she is, back on her bike. Great way to get around. Okay, let's see whether or not, take 2, we can get that sleep in. My gosh. Yeah, it's a stupid toddler that's waking us up. Look. Stupid toddler waking me up. Ah. Alright, go back to sleep. You know what, we're going to close the business for the night, because if I'm going to have toddlers, like, waking me up all the time, not cool, man. Not cool. Go sleep in the enclosure. I know. I don't know if it's, like, a total of 6 hours, or, yeah, you need it to sleep in for a total. So we might have to do that again tomorrow night. Darn you, toddler, for stuffing that up, you rascal. I think we've got to wake up and go to school. Eek. Gonna go a little bit hungry, but otherwise okay. But I feel like, stupid toddler. Grr, arg. Okay, Mama can have some sleep, and Dad is going to work. So we'll see what happens when we get back from school. Bess, you've been really generous. I'm getting close to starting my company, but 1,000 simoleons goes pretty fast. I could use an extra hit of capital. When will this end? Oh, Bess. Eleanor. Ugh. It's good to hear your voice, Natasha. I wanted to ask you if I should get to know Harris and Rose a little better as a friend. They seem like good company. Yeah! Don't spend time with me. Turn the cheat around. A teacher caught Rosa looking at another student's test during class and sent her to the office. I'm sure it was a mistake. Let her retake the test. We need to improve our empathy, so let's go. Mistake. Yes. Let's check on how Rosa's actual things are progressing. Okay, we need to ship that on Plopsy as well. Oh, and we need to go to the bathroom. Okay. Rosa. So how is she getting on? So our emotional control is now in the green, which is great. Was it emotional control or empathy? One of these wasn't in the green. So yeah, we've made progress as far as that goes. Our responsibility has gone down a little bit, so we need to get that back up, as well as our manners and conflict resolution. But you know, sometimes it's difficult because some things go down while other things go up, and you know, we'll do our best though. It's the challenge, right? Rosa is back from drama club. Yay, hey. We're gonna get her, she's very tired, so I'm just gonna get her maybe to have a little bite to eat, and then we're just gonna send her straight into the treehouse. I'm not gonna open the business tonight, which I really don't like, but anyway, we're not going to open up the business tonight because I don't want to risk any toddlers coming to wake us up, those little rascals. And we're going to go sleep in the enclosure and cross our fingers we're going to get the 6 hours, because that would be fantastic. We have a little bit of clam chowder before we go to sleep. Oh yeah, you're eating my clam chowder, you're not making me anything else, butler. You suck. I want a butler that makes me food. Can we fire this one? No, I don't want to go Justin Delgado. Oh, he's cleaning up at least. You know what? I'm going to fire this butler. Fire. You're fired. You didn't make me enough food. Get out of here. You don't want me anymore? That'll be 0 for this day's activity costs. Okay, we're going to hire another service. We're going to hire another butler. Because that one was a sucky one. We didn't like that butler. Yay, we've got a new butler. I'm hoping he knows how to cook. Oh, look, you see, he's cooking already. He's a much better butler. Young and handsome-ish and actually able to cook me meals, which is why I wanted to hire him. I mean, yay, that makes me so happy. Welcome in, butler. His name is Lionel. Thank you, Lionel, for being here and being our butler. Much better. Oh, we got it. Aspiration complete. Rosa has just achieved her childhood dream of being a kid creative visionary. Trait earned idea person. Paint, write, program, and write songs faster without as much writer's block. Oh, that's going to be so helpful. So, my friends, you know what that means. We have completed officially all of the childhood aspirations. Isn't that amazing? I can't quite believe it. She's still sleeping away in a treehouse, but we'll leave it there. So that means next time around we are going to be, I don't know, I feel like there might be a glitch or something with this. We should definitely have been promoted by now. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know if there's a glitch or something, or maybe you can't do it until you're a teen. Maybe you need some acting skills as a teen. I'm not quite sure. I did look it up, and there does seem to be like a glitch with it. But it's, I don't know. And then the other thing we're going to work on is skills. So we're going to work on some of these skills that we've sort of gathered around here, do like bowling, and we do like see about maybe some milestones as well. But mainly we're going to be working on skills next time. So I hope you guys can join me. Remember, if you haven't already, hit that subscription button and maybe give me a like and a comment as well. I always appreciate those. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys will catch me next time. Bye-bye.